Hello, welcome back to Pamela's World channel. Welcome my family. Feel at home, relax. How are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you are watching from. We thank God we are here again in our channel. If you are new in this channel, Pamela's World, please feel welcome. Feel free, give the video a like. Support the channel by subscribing and share the video. And watch the video until the end. It is a reaction video as usual, and to those who are new, they are not personal, so I'll be taking you to the street. But before that, have you grabbed something? Do you have any water near you or juice? Depends with whatever you love. Grab it and sip. And meanwhile, while you are sipping, subscribe to the channel. So I'll take you straight because we have water. To those who have been here, you know, we've been on the street. We have Marwa's father, the biological father, is back and he has resurrected. I don't know from where, but I didn't know he was just around there. But of course, he's there. So it is what it is. And the first interview was done. As you all know, Masubo brought fire. So now the internet is on fire. So now we are also here burning. So now the second interview was done. So this is what we are going to talk about and see, analyze, agree and disagree. Whatever you feel, put it in the comment section, because this man has come out claiming categorically, insisting, showing himself to be Marwa's father. And if you see this man, even without DNA test, because he said he's very ready. In this second interview, he said he's very ready. Whoever is doubting out there, he's very ready for the DNA test. Because the other video, he said Marwa is 99.9% his blood, his son. So in this one, he's now telling those people, the doubting Thomas, if you are doubting, he's ready for the DNA test, because Senso Marwa is his son. You can look at him and you just know this is my son. But where have you been with this sweet talks? Where have you been? Because Marwa wanted to hear all this when he was young. He would have loved to hear all this love now you are pouring into him, telling the whole world it's your son. I wish you would have done this when he was that time of need, that time he needed you the most. He would have been a very happy man. And maybe by now, he would not be asking donors left, right, and center, because he would have these lands you are talking about. But you left Marwa now begging for land, begging for everything. Anyway, let's proceed, because now Masubo went ahead. Masubo was asking him some questions which we asked, because in the first interview, there were some which were left out, like, where were you? Why didn't you do this? And blah, blah, blah. So he came back because he showed this in comment section, and he went back to the man. And by the time he was going back to the father, the biological father of Marwa, of Senso, there's I think a friend of him who sent him something small to go shop for the old man. And it was like 1,000 Kenya shillings. So Masubo called this man, and before he shopped, the man said, no, don't shop for me, just bring me that money, because it will help me somewhere. So now, Masubo asked him, where were you? Why didn't you look for Marwa at that time? And he said, we were not in good terms with my wife, because this lady, Congress mom, is still this man's wife. According to the way this man is, he should say X, but he's not saying X, because he knows why. And that's why he's saying my wife. We were not in good terms with my wife. And if I remember in the other video, he said we were very good. We were in that is the thunder. Sorry about that. You know, it is raining and the thunderstorm, and that's why I chilled a bit. So he said in the other video they were in good terms. Even if they meet on the street, they are just okay. They laugh, they are okay. And here he's saying we were not in good terms with my wife. So I don't know which is which now. And he went ahead and said, during that period, after they had separated, or whatever happened, or divorce, I don't know whether they divorced, Winnie, the daughter of Congrats mom, disappeared from where she was. Whether she was with Congrats mom or dad, where, I don't know, during that time, Congrats dad had married Congrats mom. So that one, he didn't disclose that, but he said during that time, Winnie disappeared from their home. And then the police came looking for Winnie in his home, thinking he was the one who kidnapped Winnie. So I think that one gave him some chill. And my question to him, if these people came to look for Winnie with the policemen, looking for their child with policemen, you would have done the same by you going to their home, look for your son with policemen, because it was your right, it was their right to come. But with yours would have been better, because yours, if you would have gone there with police, you would have found Marwa. But with them, they came to your home. They didn't find Winnie. So I don't know why you were afraid. To me, I can say you are a coward. You are a coward father. So let's continue. Then he said, Marwa being a distance from Marwa was to make him grow peacefully where he was. Until now, he is a mature man. You see? So with him, he's saying, with being far away from Marwa, because maybe there's something which is not telling us. Maybe there's aggressiveness, which the way Congress went and got married, they were too aggressive. That's why he decided to let Marwa live peacefully. These were the answers he was giving when he was asked, where were you? Then he said, in Kenya, there's a law which forbids fathers to stay with their children when they are underage. Underage in Kenya until you reach the age of 18. So he's saying that. And then he's saying, I'm not pressurizing him, but I'm saying is, whether I'm rich or poor, is still my son. You see, now he's saying that. Traditionally, we set a piece of land for Marwa. You see there, half an acre from his grandfather. Nobody will dispute that. So these are his saying. We are going to talk about this. So he's now coming in his own disability, saying he had polio when he was young. He's a retired teacher, and he has challenges. He has children who are still going to school. That is why he told Masubo not to shop with us 1,000, because he has two children. One is who is in Form 4 secondary school, and the other one is Form 1 secondary school. So that 1,000 will help with their transport going back to school when schools are open. So this is your man. So he decided to leave Marwa grow peacefully until he reaches an age whereby he can decide for himself. So now he came out. Now this old man, this father of Marwa, is saying there was a time these people went aggressively in his compound to look for Winnie. To those people who have been asking, Winnie, is Winnie Marwa's, do they share the same father? Sometimes there are things you need to calculate. If this man is saying they met in 1986, and in 1987, Marwa was born. So Winnie was already in the picture, which means Winnie has a different father. So, and I think Congrats dad was married with Winnie. So by the time she was leaving, she left with her daughter. So this man is saying, after they had gone, these people came to his compound looking for Winnie aggressively with police, but they didn't find him. So I think he's saying, according to what I see, he's saying that he is a fearful person. He respects the law, because after seeing the police, he could not go for his son. This is where we differ, because these people, they came with the police. You would have gone with the police also, because if you want to see your son, and he's saying Kenya law does not allow, so I said earlier, even if the Kenyan law gives a mother a right to stay with the child up to 18 years, does not forbid the father to go and see the child, does not forbid. And there are some people, even now, they are out here, many fathers who are staying with their children. dispense with your agreement. It is not a forceful law. It is something you can sit down and agree. Are you able to stay with the child? Does not make you, forbid you to go and see your child. I don't think that one is lying there, because there are so many parents who are co-parenting. Did he put time, or they would have agreed maybe tomorrow when the schools are closed, he'll be staying with me, or when over the weekends I'll be seeing him, which he didn't do that. Or maybe spend time with him, go do shopping, then go back to the mother. That is how most parents do. That is what most parents do in this era. You spend time with your child. You make your child know that you are the father, whether he's staying with the mother or not. You make a bond. You make that bond. And that bond is very important between children and their parents. So that bond was not there. You are coming here and saying, the government saying, okay, because you didn't want responsibility. That is what I can say. You never wanted responsibility because you had other children, which you still have up to now, because there are some who are still going in school. So you never wanted mother in this time of period. But I think you made a mistake, because even if it was hard, this is your child. You die for your children. Because if these people could come with police to your home, you would have made the same, because you were a teacher, they were teacher. I think you are just in the same level, because you are both teachers, and you are both young. You had your energy there, but you just left your child to go to be raised in a place you don't know, lose his eye, and struggle. Here, then you come and bring lame excuses here. And then there's one thing also which I want to disagree with you. When you show this, okay, we are YouTubers, but now this is reaction. When you wanted to see if you wanted your son, as you are saying, as you love him, the way you love him, you want to give him blessings. If you wanted him this much, and you know your son is a public figure, you would have not taken this route you took. You would have gone through the elders of your side and elders of Conrad's mom's side, and you would have even include Conrad that, because this is what you wanted. If you want something, you'll work for it. You don't live until you get it. So you would have gone that route, and it would have been very easy for Marwa to meet you. But you came in this wrong line now. Marwa is now seeing you like, people are seeing you like maybe you want something. People are seeing you like you want something now, that you even wanted to show that your card of disability card. I'm not saying it is wrong to say it, but you cannot remove that card to show people and start telling them what you've been going through and what you are going through, and you've not even met or meet this son of yours. Now, who are you telling this? Because you are telling the people who don't know you, and you've not made amend to the one you are looking for. So this one you are looking for might think, okay, my father now is looking for me because now he is in need. He's now unwell. Maybe he cannot do his things well. He has children who are supposed to go to school. This is why he's looking for me. You know, in this world, you can take things, people take things differently. Like now, like us reactors, people take us negative, but we are not. People say we are negative people, but we are not negative. Depends with how one looks at something, at things. So this is what I'm saying. Even when Marwa now, because he might see it like, you are coming to my life. You are saying you love me because there are things you want from me. Many people are thinking like that. Like you heard others are saying, this man would not have come to a place like that. So let me read some of the comments which people made in this video. Yeah, so people have different opinions on each and everything. So it should not worry anybody, because we were born differently. We are not the same in thinking. So when your time comes, people will talk differently. So like this one of Marwa, people are now taking it different. The man is claiming this is his son. Others are saying he is not the son. So now, there are some comments which people have made here. There's one who is saying, The explanation given by the dad is convincing. Who would enter Congrats' dad's homestead looking for his wife? He would receive lots and lots of blows. Yeah, because this one said that time these people went for him with policemen. So if this man would have gone to Congrats' dad to look for Marwa, he would have gotten some blows and blows. Yeah? Because they know how Congrats' dad is. He looks aggressive. Not that he has done something which shows he's aggressive, but he looks aggressive, and the way he talks, you might think he's very aggressive. You can't tell unless you stay with those people. And someone might be soft, but has another side of him. So this is what that person says. Another one is saying, now I know where Marwa learned to activate donation and freeloading. It runs in that family. So this one is saying Marwa is because of the father now coming up with his card now, talking about the school fees of his children. Now this one is saying this is where Marwa got it from. Of course, there are some things which run from the blood, so you just know. Like father, like son, always. What do you say? Because if the father, he has not even seen the son, he has already removed the card. What do you think? This can bring eyebrows. So sometimes there are things which you should bring. Maybe you are saying something which is genuine, but the way you put it, the way you act, can make people think otherwise. Then another one is saying, the part Congrats mom sent police mean she knows where the man lives, make me understand she knows the man very well and what caused her to call the police on him, showing what she said was true, making him to be her husband and Marwa is his son. Okay, there's some maybe miss whatever there, but he's saying Congrats knows this man very well, because the fact that he called police on him seems that she knows where he is, and he is Marwa's dad. Of course, this man is very, very sure he is Marwa's father. And let's continue reading some of the comments. There's one is saying, saying, the fact that he's choosing his medium to expose his son and ex-wife is a red flag. Go to Marwa privately and reconnect. This shows a lot about his character. I'm hearing a lot of excuses. Yes. So like I said earlier, instead of coming here, he would have gone and talked to maybe elders, and then they talk privately, not bringing it here, because Marwa is a public figure, and this one, it might see like an offense, because it might not go well with Marwa, but still, he is his father. Now, Marwa, this one is saying, Marwa is being invited with the land because it looks like Marwa likes land. All of us knows Marwa likes land. Even the father has been saying here, he's been following Marwa, so he knows what he can net Marwa with. He knows what if he mentions Marwa can come. Of course, yes, he knows Marwa loves land. He knows it, because if you are a follower of someone, you know what they love. So he knows Marwa loves the land. That's why he's always talking about the land. Half an acre is there. Marwa, if he has of land. Let's wait if this one will make him go and see the father. But he knows what to put on the table, because he knows his son better than we know him. Or maybe better than Congrats dad. Let's continue reading. This one is I've written a very long comment. Then let's read it. His father seems nice. Marwa's father has done nothing wrong by saying he's the father, and is not pressuring him. He's just letting Marwa know that he's around and still has his land to pass on to him. They were both young when they had Marwa, so people are allowed to mature and want to be better. It is better to show up now than never. And I'm sure the mother didn't really want to have him around, as she has started life with somebody else. Yes, that also might be the case, because it is not wrong for this Marwa's father to come out and say he's Marwa's father. It is not wrong. Many people or many children always want their father to appear one day and say, I'm so and so's father. Their fathers are appearing, they don't want them. Others want their fathers to appear. So it is going with this and that. But for him to come and say he's Marwa's father, there's nothing wrong with that, except the platform which he used is what might not go well with Marwa. That is all I can say. But coming up to say is Marwa's father, each and every person love their children. Maybe there was something which he could not have said here, but if the police were involved, maybe he was warned. Who knows? But unless he sits with Marwa down, unless Marwa gives him time, so he can explain himself, then Marwa will know where the problem was, and they can amend, and they can still be together as father and son. There's no harm in it, because that is all what all children, all parents want in this life, short life we are living in. So now let's go to South Africa. So David Jr. Is in South Africa, and many of his supporters or subscribers are not happy with what the content is giving them, because they have not seen the South Africa he's talking about. He's been talking of South Africa, but he's not showed them or gave them the content they want. So, because like the reason why they are saying this, like this time, the video where we are going to react upon, the Junior was, they went with the host to a mall, a big mall in South Africa. And now when they were moving around, there were so many things he would have shown to his people. There were so many things. Even talking, he didn't talk, he didn't show things, except even the boy, the host's son, was more than a YouTuber than him. Can be a content creator than even the one who is now in South Africa, because he was doing the talking and the Junior was doing the just like that. The things he's been doing in the village, these are the things which he went there to do. I never heard him saying anything, except the part which he kept on dwelling on was ladies' part, because he was just talking, walking, looking for the women, saying how beautiful, how hot they are. He was even using some languages, and he was with the minor. To the extent I saw the mother was not impressed, because this is a minor, and David Jr. kept on talking about the ladies, how hot they are, and used a bad language, because the child was with him all the time. The child was tour guide. It's only that this child was, just a minute. It's only that this child was a child who is well brought up. The child didn't even bother, didn't even listen to him, the boy kept on showing him South Africa, the things which are there, but this one was just, So this did go well with his people, his subscribers. So these were the comments which were made on that video. Others were saying, go show your views into the show. Stop talking, go get content. So because they were not getting any content. Yes, he's in a big mall, but what is he doing in this big mall? What is he doing with it? Because you are brought in a very good place. Show content, but with him, no. Another one is saying they've been in South Africa for more than 7 days now, but the content is dololo. Come on, do better. Show us Cape Town. So he's doing nothing with Cape Town. Cape Town is a beautiful town, and where he's saying is beautiful. The mall is beautiful. Everything is there, but he's not doing anything with it. He's just standing there, watching women, ladies, how hot they are. And he's not making use of the place he is. So the people are complaining, show us, give us content. Because you are where the content should be made, and you are not doing it. Give us more and more. Stop that. So another one say, and this one wrote in Kiswahili. Let me read. If I can translate later, let me try, but let me read it first. The reason why this one is writing this, because there's a comment which David Jr. made. He told the host, in our country, no, he was telling the lady, the sister to the host, in my country, these people, because he showed people walking hand, holding hands, and he said, in my country, people don't hold hands. In the tradition, people don't hold hands. Why are these people putting everything to be tradition? If it is tradition, it is in Nyabohan's sake. People hold hands in Kenya everywhere. And holding hands is not something you are supposed to be forced. It is automatically. If you love someone, you will hold them, you will kneel in them, you will lean on them. This is not something to do with tradition. And I think there's one video which I made about Marwa and Rocio. This, when there is love between people, you just find yourself holding hands. But because when you go to wrong people, somebody you don't love, so that feeling is not there. That's why you are saying, oh, you don't hold hands. But when you love someone, when this is someone you want to be close to, you just find yourself holding hands. This has nothing to do with tradition. So this one was telling those people, oh, in my country, there's this tradition, people don't hold hands. Where? In your country, it is in your village, not in the country. Country in Kenya, it is where people hold hands the most. If you don't know, now you know. So this one, in this comment, so I wanted to highlight that so that when I read this comment, you know why this man is talking about that. So this man is saying, he said in Kiswahili, kienyeji, wacha kuchoma. Huku kwenye Isabania ndio couples hawashikani. Halafu wacha kushangaa mpaka na meno. No big difference between hiyo Johannesburg na Nairobi. Kazi yako ni kama unadinywa. Reaction will kill me. So this one is saying, he told him, come on, you see, because according to not holding hands, he said, come on, relax, It is only in your place where people don't hold hands. Don't say it is in Kenya. It is only in your village where people don't hold hands. And then, don't be surprised by everything you see. Whatever you see, your work is only, that is all you know. But I don't think there's big difference between Johannesburg and Nairobi, because yours is just, It's like something is happening which is not normal. I don't want to say that. So that is what those people saw. But even me, I saw it. And because this issue of, the ladies are hot, the ladies are hot in South Africa, yes, they have. And if you see good things, if you see glittering things, they are made. Are you ready to make them glitter more? Because even in Kenya, you had Casta. What did you do with Casta? Why did she leave you? You had Mick. Why did she leave you? You are so stingy, like your brother, because you don't want to spend. Now you are bringing issues, excuses. People don't hold hands. Are you ready to hold hands yourself? Because don't say something which you cannot. Are you ready? Are you ready for a relationship? Because now you are saying, oh, they are hot chicks here, I'm not going to go home. Can you maintain them? Because saying and doing they are not the same. Can you? If you could not maintain the ones maybe you think are not that better, will you manage the ones which you are seeing now? So always wear a shoe which fits you. Don't go because people are doing. Do your contents. Move around. Don't start doing your contents of women. Here in Kenya, you could not make the women love you. You think the South Africa will. So you give your people contents. They want content. They don't want those surprises when you see something, even the road without anybody in it. These are the things you show. So stop it. Those ones you are doing in your Bohanse, and now you are in a foreign land. You are somewhere where they want content. You went there to give content, not to give them surprises. You are surprising each and everything you see. In a mall. So stop that and start to at least change of these habits you have, because now expose yourself. You are now exposed. So change some of these things which you are doing at home. Make yourself to be a bit different. So now let's go to Cayman's Island. So the mwango left Cayman's Island. But before she left Cayman, they went and did some shopping. They were going this market, how do you call it? Village market, or I don't know, something of the sort. They go in that market very early in the morning on Saturday, and with the host they did. And then by then the host took her around. So by the time she was being taken around where the rich people live, your lady, the Jamaican ladies, kept on saying, me, I want to be rich. Me, I don't want to be poor. No, I don't want. Okay, everybody wants to live a good life, but richness and poor, I don't think. It depends with how you see it, because sometimes you can just be who you are and you are contented with what you have. And you can have that much and you're not contented, because all I can say, the people who people think have made it, they don't rest. So if it was making someone to rest, then I would prefer, I want to be rich, rich, rich and richer. But even if you are rich and you are still looking for more, then you better just accept what you have. So your sister, your whatever, want to be rich. But I wonder, and she went ahead and saying, oh, Cayman Island is very expensive. Everything is very expensive. And she's in Cayman, not paying a single cent. And she's a rich woman. She wants to be rich. So if you want to be rich and you have money, and you are saying Cayman Island is expensive, why don't you be spending your money? So when you come out here, when you say it is expensive, people will say, if they can go to an expensive country like this, and she can pay this, this lady is this, and you're saying you are rich, and when you go in a rich country, you look for someone to host you. These things don't match at all. And then you get accommodated, but when you travel in business class. You land in Jamaica, you go to town from the business class. These two does not match at all. Because you said 2024 is going to be a year of change, a year of good things. Yes, if it is good, don't go down going to be hosted. At least start paying your bills. Know how to pay your bills. Not only air ticket, paying your accommodation. Get used to paying accommodation. Don't be asking everybody where you are going, you have to be hosted, and then when you come out, you brag you are rich. Those ones, I don't see like they are matching. And then you say, oh, you are going back home, home is best, home is home, and the feelings of going home. Sometimes I feel like these things you are saying, you are not saying it because you want to say it. I know you are romancing viewers and you are romancing subscribers and whatever. I know, everybody knows that, but sometimes they know if you love them, they already know. So if you are saying it and repeating, now it loses its value. You know, when you keep on saying something every now and then, people now will make at this one is joking. This one is not serious. So I would advise you, people have already known you love Jamaica, and it has become your home than even the people who comes from Jamaica, because even when you are lighting from the plane, you are the only one shouting, oh my country, oh. Even the natives, they never say it, because you are after something. It itches you because you know what you want. And as a freeloader, you ended up at Esther place as usual. Why don't you pay sometimes? At least you pay so that people can know, oh, she's from Cayman Island, she has made money. At least this time she's going to at least afford apartment. But with you, like the brother, to be hosted, one is in South Africa being hosted, the other one is being hosted in Ukunda, Diani, another one you are also being hosted in now Jamaica. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe that is how you are brought up. Anyway, it is what it is. I hope you love the video. I hope you like the video. Watch the video till the end. I hope you watch it till the end. Give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel. And keep watching my videos till the end. Please subscribe. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for being my loyal viewers, loyal subscribers. May God bless you abundantly. May you not lack anything. Bye-bye and see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you.